Family, walk us through what you had to get through to get back to the floor after that fall in Portland.
Uh, a lot of treatment and some Toradol, and then we out there.
Second straight game with turnovers, a big impact on trying to get over the hump. What was the toughest thing to try to overcome as the Lakers were impacting you all that way?
Wouldn't even say the turnovers. It was just the mental breakdowns on defense. Leaving a guy by himself in the corner, miscommunications. Those are the things that cost us the game.
What do you take away from this road trip and what it might mean for the group moving forward?
It always proves that we got a chance. I feel like we could have finished this road trip 5-1, 4-2. In certain games that we didn't take care of business.
Guys like Nico and Jaime and Khalil all asked to do more, particularly on this trip. Your review of their impact.
They're impacting the best way they can. They're doing what Spo wants them to do. They're trying to figure out how to play their game, but also do it within the system that we're playing. So, I commend them because they're impacting winning, and they have a shot in this league.
As far as taking care of business, what are some of the things that can determine whether you all can close a game out or not?
Taking care of the ball, getting stops, limiting the other team to fast break points, relief points, second chance points, those type of things, rebounding. We take care of those, then we'll be all right.
Tyler, at 3-2. I know you want these big scoring performances and these first in your career, 3 straight 30-point games to come in victories, but when you're rolling like that, what's the best way to describe how efficient you feel and the impact that you're having on a game?
Just trying to take what the defense gives me, open shots. They overreact to different things, and I just take advantage of what they give me.
Turnovers popped up again as it did against the Clippers. Was there anything specific that they were doing, or some of these different than they were the other night?
I think they were a little bit different than the other night. Obviously, having to take care of the ball is very important for our offense. They just got deflections, a couple possessions where we rushed and they were able to, speed us up and then turn us over and go on the other end and, make a play for their offense. Kudos to them, though. That's what, you try to do on defense is speed teams up and try to, get them out of their rhythm and then turn defense into offense.
Second consecutive game where the opponent comes out in third quarter really establishing something different than they experienced from you all in the first half. What's the key to matching that going forward?
We just got to figure out ways to not only win games but keep the lead, especially coming out of half. It was a problem for us earlier in the season, and then coming out now, I thought we started playing well in the third quarters, and then it's been a little bit of a problem again. So just got to fix it, stick with it, and just keep getting better.
Ultimately, what do you take away from the ups and downs of this road trip?
You try to take the good and build on the good things, stack the good things up, and the bad, you watch the film. We all feel what the bad is. Just watch the film and figure out ways to make it better, find solutions. And, I thought overall the trip wasn't bad. Obviously, the Sacramento game, we were in a position to win, and then another game tonight, we felt we were in another position to win tonight. And even against the Clippers, we've put ourselves in position to win almost every night. We just got to learn ways to win, including myself.
So your last 3 draft picks being asked to do more and doing more on this trip. Your view of Nico and Khalil and Jaime and where they find themselves?
Ups and downs as with a young player are normal. I went through it myself. I think that's the hardest thing is just being able to find consistency night in and night out. That's a challenge for any young player. And I think, the reps is ultimately getting the reps every night is ultimately what young guys need to be able to continue to get better and go through ups and downs, go through mistakes. But they're all playing very well. You can see how good they can be, and I'm really excited for it.
Tyler, when you take a step back, all your numbers across the board have been up this season. Beyond your talent, what do you think has been the key to be so productive and consistent so far?
I think my mindset, just coming in, playing free, not thinking about much, and then my coaches and my teammates giving me more and more life every day with trust and opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Spill, obviously the turnovers, a big impact in this one, 20 turns for 23 points. What was the real disruptive stuff that was happening versus to some of the stuff that you're
I'm
doing
not
to
sure.
yourself?
I mean, this was different than the Clipper game. I think the Clippers sped us up. I think some of these were, on our doing, and it was costly. This was going to be a possession game. That was really the difference. This game should have been, low 100s for both teams. But they got some easy ones, off these turnovers, and that got them in a little bit more of a rhythm, to be able to be more efficient against our zone. If they don't have those in transition, I'm not sure if they get in that rhythm. But we have to get a lot better in that department.
To start the third quarter, it looked like the Lakers came out with some serious force and energy.
Yeah.
It's tough to match that.
Yeah, it's 2 straight games. That lead evaporated in less than 2 minutes. Going into halftime, feeling pretty good about controlling that second quarter, and it just went so fast. And then we had our opportunities, to finish the third quarter, started the fourth, and then they just really took command in the last 6 minutes.
And how damaging was it? Not just turnovers, but second game in a row where a bunch of them just immediately turn the baskets on the other end. How much does that kind of damage you?
Yeah, anytime you give, offensive teams and, players like LeBron and AD and, just if they see the ball go in and there's some easy baskets going the other way, your whole tenor and feel and rhythm feels different. If you get some pick sixes and things of that nature. We were trending to have a pretty good defensive game, but the transition ones off of turnovers just got them in a great rhythm, and then they made some tough shots against our zone, and then we just did not execute well going down the stretch.
Well, what do you take away overall from the road trip and what it can mean for the big picture?
Yeah, I got to get away from it, right now for a few minutes because, it's still raw, this game. But, when we climbed on that plane, going to Sacramento, we felt a certain way. And then now, we've grown quite a bit. So that's the objective part of it. I can step back. I can see that we've made a lot of strides. Guys have stepped up and played well. Over the course of this road trip, and we had an opportunity to have a winning record, and we just couldn't get it done tonight. But we'll get out of here, get ready for an important game on Friday at home. Okay, thank you.